Hello. Welcome back. We'll let some people funnel in since we're now active. We're a little early, so. Gonna try and... Damn early as hell, Alex. Only about, 7 minutes. Just got a little impatient. Just wanted to ask to run some ones. Run some ones. I don't fully understand what that means, but glad you showed up. In a magic sort of way. Well, as long as you got the efficiency and stuff going on. Oh, that. I haven't heard anyone call that 1v1s. Hello, everyone. I haven't done 1v1s in a little while, honestly. I like PvP, but you tend to run into the same stuff over and over again. Corp, you can at least, have that but on your side. So my goal for the day is just to show, I guess, technically speaking, behind the scenes to boss fights. Because I like buffs. I like items. You gotta spam that. Unfortunately, you gotta pick it up. So, now, yeah, I'm just explaining it. Just saw your message, Cameron. But, current objective, get materials, and then run some bosses. There was another, well, actually, I think it was you, Cameron, that actually had something that needed to die? But, point is, we're gonna just collect some items, then go kill some bosses. Which, I will explain now that we're off to collect Arteria Leaf, which is my least favorite thing to collect, but my most favorite item. Because it only drops from these goddamn giants. Hey, Rilgi. I'm not Mightbane, but I am Alex. I am just... Yeah, the spider in my room. I'm Alex. I'm basically... I'm not filling, but just streaming for the sake of streaming here. Keep info, all that jazz. Pain. That'd be important to have on. In the balls. And the drop. This route is not the best for drop chances, but it's the only route is the issue. Kill Team Alpha in the house. Welcome, welcome. Why don't you spend your money? I'm saving up. Don't question it. These birds are more of a hindrance to this farm than anything else in this game. DLC? Well, we're just gonna try and maybe discuss what the DLC might be, and, well, if anyone has any ideas. He's a god gamer, don't gotta spend him. We have zero clue what the DLC actually will be, but we have a pretty decent idea with cut content and just the general empty spots this game has in terms of what lingering plot points are there. That's 2 for 2 for not dropping anything. I would like to see a post-game for some of the endings, though. That would be some good DLC. Mostly through Frenzied Flame, because that would be kick-ass. In all honesty, that ending really did have, like, the makings of the beginning of a great adventure itself. I'm more partial to the dream theories. There's a lot of content regarding going into people's dreams. And considering there's a lot of dreaming or dead gods, if you win a 1v1, what level are you? Out of curiosity. $150. Okay, we're in the 30 level range, so I can accept that. Any rules or just whatever, everything goes? Oh, yeah, 'cause no healing and no spam. That is respectable. Here, let me try and get at least one leaf from this just to show that it does exist. And then we'll go meet up somewhere for our duel. Slowly appears. Welcome, Zayden. Main Academy Gate. How's it rolling, boss? Doing alright. Nothing to really complain. Well, except these birds. I hate these birds. Well, so does the giant at the very least. Worst spell. That's... Okay, there, we got an Arteria Leaf. But worst spell? Oh, that's tough. Because at least some spells have situational uses. I guess it'd have to be... Well, honestly, anything that deals mostly holy damage. I mean, that still has a use, though. Or... Luminity. What is Luminity? Or do you just mean the light spell? Alright, well, we got that dead. Let's go take this lad up on a duel for some arterial leaf. You summon me. Gotcha, boss. Ooh, Aiden. Oh, are we... Am I in a forever loading screen? I think we are. Killing the game. I think we may have just lost the one arterial leaf we got. But that's all the same. I played this game like a job when it first came out. It was well worth the time off. Hey, lunatic. What do you think that will be in the DLC? How will the fights be? Well, I don't know if how the fights are going to be. That's a bit too much speculation. But 100% it's got something to do with Miquella or one of the other outer gods. Yeah, well, actually no, it was right before I teleported. That's where it saved. Cool. But honestly, Miquella, probably some sort of like 2-phase boss fight of whatever Miquella transforms into in the Dream Realm, which could be anything. Oh, yeah, 100%. Whatever we're gonna fight is gonna be, like, the most brutal thing in the universe. Okay, let me just... am I feeling lightning or am I feeling fire? I'll stick to fire. Vilgi. Hope I said that right. That crucible fashion. Hey! What's up, boss? No hyper armor. That's right. Ooh, that range. Ooh. Good fight, man. Want to go again, or just the one? Oh, you know, if I just swapped that, it might have helped me a little bit. Hello, Selenial. Welcome back. Or Silential. Sure, the lad said. Let's hit it. In here, I was gonna grind, and now we're just doing PvP duels. We're not gonna do a lot of this. He's holding the Arterian in front of my head, so I'm obligated as a fiend. Oh, there he is. Yeah, this time I'm using the Slender Swords, so I'll be... to be honest, imagine grinding for like 40 minutes to get a special leaf. You know, I think actually being able to fight Melina or even Rainy would be super fun. Honestly, they'd be some pretty good fights, I'd have to say. Poke me out of the air. What was that phantom range? Holy shit. What? Huh? I'm not sure what that was, but... What? Y'all saw that. That wasn't just... I killed them with my mind. I'm that good at the game. I don't really know if that really counts as a win, but... Gotcha, boss. We can give it another fight if you want. It'd count in invasions, but I wouldn't really count that as a win. That was some really jank stuff right there. I casted this, like, flame spurt thing, and it somehow caught him from, like, a mile away. Well, there was some weird, like, some other instances of, like, weird phantom range when he was slapping me, but that's probably just some weird latency going on. Favorite build? You're looking at it. I love the Faith Arcane mix that's in this game. It's just the fact of mixing it with weapon infusions to make some really strong weapon combinations. Like, if you look at the top right of my screen, oh, okay, sorry, he's right there. Oh, Scythe. You can see the R1 and like a R1 at armament stuff. That's my attack damage. Let's throw in some spells. Ooh, that combo damage. It's pretty nuts. Good fight. Not used to that moveset. Solid damage, though. I'm pretty sure I'm weak. Actually, I need to check my physical damage. Because I am definitely not the tankiest lad. Good fight, though. Thank you for the arterial leaf. That'll definitely go towards more fights in the future. But we'll call that the arterial leaf farming done, because you saw that farm. That was less than ideal, just from the amount of stuff there. It's just killing giants and birds. So, part 2 is we're either getting blood poop or we're getting silver tear husks. Which is pretty close together, actually. So we're either going to the Blood Swamp or we're going to Night Sacred Grounds. I'm on a Xbox, unfortunately, but thank you for the offer, though. I have blood poop if you want it. Yeah, if you want to... Where do y'all want to meet up for this, actually? We could have, like, a proper area and just, like, maybe, like, spar it out or duel. We'll just chill, honestly. In the meantime, I'll just hop over here, because this is a very small farm. So, of course, you'd be familiar with this place if you went through Ronnie's quest. But you get here through the hole up by Limgrave. That's right around here after you kill Radon. And, well, there's my favorite enemy in the game. Just a rock. Just chilling. Well, I'm not Might Zayden, but I can maybe answer your question. I don't know where Might is. He was gonna pop in at some point during this stream, but I'm not sure when. Okay, then we go grab all this jazz. The rock. Hey, if you don't mind passing them off. Well, first, before you give them to me, just know that they can be used to make all of these aromatic stuff. Okay, I can show you the funny Ronnie bug. Well, that's the one where you die instantly, or... Plus, I've already completed her quest here, so I don't think she's gonna be around in my world. Nah, you take her. I don't know. Actually, yeah, there's a sign. There's a summon sign here. If you want to throw your red sign down over here, go for it. I'll pick you up when I see it. If you have this grace, anyways. I should probably clarify that. Which... New DLC comes out. Who are you fighting? Randy or the Adder God? Harder than Miss Sword Dance Lady. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, I'm sorry. I read bug as in, like, game bug. Honestly, that would make sense. Honestly speaking, the magic and, well, katanas are my antithesis, so you got that going. I skipped knock-ons with some Yugi and G. Okay, we can meet up at the, well, actually, just choose a spot. I have everything unlocked, so... But still, Cameron, that's some pretty solid, like, buildcraft. Honestly, I haven't used Moonveil or really any katanas because it's not my style. Definitely powerful, though. Academy Gate. Gotcha. Oh yeah, the power stance moveset for the straight swords are just too good. In my see, this is why we're not. This is why I'm not smart. I just left like 150 million runes behind. See you around, Zayden. Enjoy your friends. And just make sure, Foxtrot, you will have to place your red sign since, you know. Maybe I should wear heavier armor, honestly speaking. Fast rolling is cool, but only when the distance matters. It's time for to go maximum fashion. This is called intimidation. You don't want to go to Haligtree. Honestly, Haligtree is only bad with that first section, with all the bubble blowers and ants. This is prime intimidation. Yeah, 111 still. Oh, yep. There's Foxtrot. The irony of this is more protective than my old gear. At least in terms of physical resistance. Ah, yeah, so you gotta get... Castle Soul is rough if you're not prepared for it. Honestly, that's like 30% of the reason I have flame stuff. Yeah, Mogwin's has that one ancient dragon stone before you fight Mogwin. Or Mog himself. Hey! What's up, boss? That's some like. Hold on a second. Let me see that fashion there. So that's the bone helmet. Oh, what is that like? Is that just part of the thing? Hold on a second. Let me... Huh. Maybe because I'm always a summon, but I don't usually see that, like, off-red color that stuff has. That's, like, a good fashion right there, man. I'd rate it drip if this were drip or drown, but this is not the case. Let us have a fight. I am not winning the trade duel here. I throw stuff. I throw the bomb. And that's what I get for throwing. Literally. Good stuff, man. GG, boss. Oop. Audio died for a second there. That was weird. Alright. So, we are grinding, right. Get my gear back on. I completely forget. There it is. Thank you again for the materials as well, before I forget, if I didn't say thank you before. So the Night Sacred Ground farm is purely for the silver husks, but I would recommend trying out the armor set if you... or the Night Maiden armor set, because it does have some pretty good fashion options. Which, this looks horrible on this character right now, but there's this. Like that, I look kind of ridiculous with that on, but for certain character looks, it looks way better. It's that good mixture of, well, see it for yourself. For that, you'd have to go down to where you'd see the ant riding Nox. Rock. Get shanked. But also, because I will continue to suck off these weapons, I don't usually build them for bleed, but, you know, of course you do it against Millennia and any other boss you could actually bleed. These things proc like a mofo when you get some seppuku on that. Alright. Now, I think that's a sufficient amount of... yeah, that's 18. That's 18 buffs. Normally, this would be a much longer endeavor, but in the interest of, well, my sanity and probably your viewing pleasure, better to just move along. Now, this is the annoying part. Well, I did get lucky with a combo to get you low, and I figured I'd just start throwing stuff at you. We're not going to farm these guys, but I'm going to at least kill them for the sake of old times. Goodbye. Jesus. Alright. Any good Ashes of War for flame effect? Where to get them if you remember. Oh man. Well, biggest one you can get is Flaming Strike, which I will need to cheat with Google. Because it can be comboed into a buff. You saw it in my duel, I assume, but it's... ironically enough, both the ones I'd recommend are in Caelid. Because one is, like, just south of this grace here. It's called Flame of the Redmanes. It does insane poise damage. Once I get off the horse, I can example it. But it's this thing. It's this longer range flame burst. It does some pretty good damage. It should be found by a Teardrop Scarab, like, just south of Fort Gale. You should encounter it before you hit Fort Gale itself. The other one, which is the buff item, Flaming Strike. You get some good flame buffs on there without actually... well, the benefit here is you can actually buff the weapon with additional fire damage on an already flame-infused weapon. Which that one is behind Castle, Redmane Castle, like right about here, there should be a teardrop scarab, which that one I did look up. The other one I did not. Let me get the stream back up. Oh yeah, Foxtrot, your drip was pretty nice. Pretty good drip. So, this farm is probably the second worst, but that's only because you have to basically go through an entire area. You could, with flame infusions, there's flame art, and then there's just fire, which scales off of mostly strength. But I don't think the scaling goes nearly as high in terms of that. Now, I already preemptively went through this area to get rid of all the invasions. Just gonna run through. Or exiting while I'm gone. Well, don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna be at this for a bit. Just gonna awkwardly brush up against this guy. Right. I am probably missing some, but this place is essentially hell if you don't fully clear it out. Mightbane's here. We're just grinding, killing birds. Now, where you're at, Mightbane? What drive-through? McDonald's, Wendy's, Arby's. People rag on Arby's, but if it isn't good. Cafe Rio. I am unfamiliar with that restaurant, so I can't really offer an opinion. The goat. Goated game. That's the pit. Goodbye. Ledged. That's what we call a certified bird moment. Oh, whoops. Oh well. That's standing like that. Well, at least we get the chance to run back through some of this stuff. That's... See, all this red stuff on the ground is just kinda... There it is. Nope. If I can take a break from farm... Well, to be fair, I have just started, but yeah. Oh, in like 30 minutes. Yeah, I can do that. Plus, it's not going to take me very long to get some stuff to get the ball rolling on some boss fights. Crossover episode. Heck yeah. Help our boy Cam kill Radagon. That is... Oh, I am not paying attention. Where is my... Oh, wait, there it is. That's the wrong spell. Killing Radagon is all you had to say, and I'm in. Malekith and Fire Giant are some pretty good fights anyways, so. And also I'm pretty sure we're getting a bit too much help since we're going to be a little... Did he just seriously hop down here and just... Okay, no, he saw me. Oh no, he's fallen. You know, he's going to... Pottery. Honestly, between you guys giving me stuff and, well, just good RNG right now. I say good RNG and then get that, my face eaten. But if this isn't evidence that it's just the birds being annoying, this is evidence enough. This is the easiest way to kill them I found, and still pain. I'm dying at the castle, says Rare. Well, once I get done with this round of poop harvesting, we can take a intermission from farming and go help you out. That's just the dog area. New Game Plus and Dark Souls 3, those are baby numbers. I love Dark Souls 3 though. Alright, that's enough for me. We'll head over to Castle Sol. What grace in Lunatic? Right in front of Castle. Well, actually was... I don't know what passage you had on from our previous thing. New Game Plus 3. Solid. Solid. My password is 111 at the moment, but we'll have to... Honestly, we have to figure out a universal password, which... If there's room, go for it, Fox. Yeah, just keep 111 on, honestly. Nope, shit. Well, Mightbane usual password is MBM. Or, let me verify that with the channel here. Yeah, MBN. All the dogs dead in here. They're not. I say dogs, but they really are lions. I'm just saying dog because dog. "70-inch plasma screen TV. with Netflix. I see a Hellsing Abridged reference and yeah. We ought... What level? No, I'm mistaken. We running. I'm gonna... Contraption does not move, boss. I don't know why I went over here. Should have followed you. Fox, I don't think we're supposed to go this way. Well, you need to actually progress. We can just go over here. Because that way leads up to, damn, Eric flexing. Well, that's a Hellsing Ultimate reference. There's this, fan dub of Hellsing. I think I saw my frames drop there. Let's real quick grab this grace. Oh, guess we're moving. Stop! Nah, this man's been through here before, but not the other one! Yeah. Oh, there's two of them. Yeah. Let's get that shortcut. I will resist the urge to use the branch for right now, but get him with rot. That's what we call a certified frenzy moment. I could be taking more Hydra. A little close. Ooh, yeah, that range. Yeah, that attack alone is why this fight is so rough in my opinion. Ice damage is no joke. PvP especially. I really should try an inverse of my build to just ice. Well, of course I'd have to have intelligence, which already I'm missing that part of things, so. He does lightning, though, so that might not be smart. Oh, what are my other options? Oh, you know, what am I thinking? I could be spamming. Hello, Sean. Welcome. Well, the only issue with ice and fire is you need to strike a balance between applying that ice and applying that fire. Oh, right, I swapped the password. So, we'll have MBN, because that's what Mightbane mentioned that he mostly uses in our little private Discord thing. We'll need to, like, sticky it somewhere or something. You know? Kind of a fucked up looking dog, I'm just gonna say. Okay, so I'll just keep that helmet on, to be honest with you. I am threatening you. It's like we're pretending to shoot each other. Bang, bang. There we go. It's just, I fully understand that. I usually have my issues reading between M's and N's. That smile. That's where it all began, that damn smile. Yeah. Keeping engagements, kinda. Invasions here are usually pretty fun, though, because of how much stuff there is here. Host could be anywhere, usually. Speaking of invaders, let's get in that door. Now we're topped up on talent resources, so we should be good to go. Please do not freeze me, boss. See, that's why you shouldn't tank things, what I just did there. Ooh. The mighty boot. Ow. That's the hook, and then hopefully we don't really enjoy the password questions. We'll just have MBN. I saw that coming, but I decided not to act. Surely, that was smart. Oops. So many particles happening. You know, considering I spam so much crossbow, I think I can just get away with going int. Fine work, Foxtrot. Same to you, Cardos. It's kind of just an add-on there. Okay, so in the meantime... right. Speaking of spamming with ammo... we need crystal buds. Fortunately, this is the easiest one to get, as far as the current resources we've tried to go after. For this one, you'll want to go to the inner consecrated snowfields. Because there was a ton here, in a bunch of different places. But the main route I run is going to be just over there. That tree has a ton of stuff around it, so... all the buds. Missed it. Now these guys... yep, these guys. Here's my horse. Does that dual Knights Cavalry boss give you the armor respawn in New Game Plus? They only spawn at night. So if you run into that thing, they're probably only there at night. Not probably, just are. All the Knights Cavalry bosses, except for like one, are only spawn at night. That's all I can really say about that, honestly. Horse time. I don't think I've done it on this save, so I can probably just show you, Cameron. Here, let me head back to the Grace, because I can't open my map yet. But once again, inner consecrated snowfields. Like, somewhere around, like, this section, there's a, word. Well, we're at this Grace. If I pass the time until night, I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked. Or let me just make sure I didn't kill them, because I should have 2 sets of the armor. as you can see the thing there. I am blanking on what that's actually called. See ya, boss. Thanks for stopping in. Caravan. Yep, that's the word. But there's two of them around here, but you can usually aggro one off, and the other won't really follow too far. Anyone play Skyrim recently? I tried to do another modded playthrough, but that usually goes how every modded playthrough I do of Skyrim goes. I play the hyper modded version, it gets too unstable and crashes every 5 seconds, and then I stop my playthrough. Still, it's a lot of fun while it lasts. I will show that once I finish these guys off, because this guy is now on me. Yeah, Inner Snowfield's Grace. I'll show you exactly where that is once I am not in active danger. Because I missed the Inner Snowfield's Grace. Oh, that's... I hate these wisps. And bam, armor set. Oh, and I forgot you got a smithing stone from this. But the bonfire is right there. You travel just southwest. Yeah, I feel that. I usually forget, like, a single grace. Like, I have, like, no graces in Caelid, because I just haven't picked them up, so I skipped everything between here and up to Celia, just because I didn't bother getting them. Which, it's Caelid, so... What straight swords do I use? Well, Noble Slender Swords are just by far my favorite option, just because they have more range than most of the other straight swords. Like, I don't think any others really compare in that way. Ooh. Crystal buds. What did I piss off? Okay, running away now. Not too many things. I did want to... I think I might just try some build crafting in the meantime until Mightbane gets on. Because I'm thinking about swapping some stuff up, because I'm feeling like magic. Okay, well, we're here. We got a bunch of that stuff. So, of course, we can't make a ton, but... that's my frost ammo handled for at least, like, 2 or 3 fights. Yeah, of course, I definitely need to get way more of the materials to really have it over and done with, but it's just part of the process. Some would dupe a bunch of stuff, but I don't know. Do you know what time it is? It's time for the mage. We're gonna swap over to a magic setup. Because I'm feeling
Is it time?
a little magical.
Now.
And by that, I mean I'm just gonna dump all my normal casting points into int. Ranny build, Ranny build. I would, however, I like my stats as they are. Okay, so like 80 of that. Dump arcane. Eh. Oh, that's a... yeah, that'd be a flaw in my build strategy here. I need that dex. And then we go grab... not enough arcane. I've done that jumping puzzle in Dark Souls 3 too much for it to have been a real challenge. It just took a bit to figure out the path. Alright, so... was it Stars of Ruin, or... I forget what the good one was. I did the back... well, if you... the idea is you force yourself to, like, not quite jump on things, and use those, you basically fall off of edges just so you can... I'm going to explain this horribly. I could probably show you better than I could actually explain it. Essentially, you jump towards platforms, but use the edge of those platforms to fall onto lower platforms. See, my issue here is I have zero clue what I really need. Because I'm used to having dedicated buffs for this. Like, I know I need Terra Magica. That's just how it is. I'm just not sure what else I should grab. Well, can't go wrong with that. Come on, do the funny Kamehameha spell. Well, I guess I was ahead of you on that one. I did the Ronnie ending on my first run through. For the obvious reason. You gotta simp. It's just the only option. Foolish ambitions. Yeah, now you get to one-shot Moog. I'm going to slowly walk towards you and let you buff and charge up that spell. Honestly, it's a wonder that Gideon or anyone else survived that long. Okay, now, for my favorite part, we get to change my infusions. Simping for Melina? She doesn't even have a body, though, bro. She's a spirit. I mean, Ronnie's quest gives you, like, a ton of useful stuff, so I kind of have to do it every run. That'll do. So I will not be able to fast roll. That'll do. I really... Going commando doesn't seem like it'd be a smart choice. He's intelligent. A distinguished gentleman. No flaws. Let's go to the spot where we go to get summoned. Hello, ZW King Gaming. I don't know how to... Hold on a second. I can probably run you through Google Translate. But I don't know if you can understand me in turn. I don't think that it helps. We going. Oh, the items in the tents with the three fingers? You have to let the enemies destroy them, because they'll do these frenzied flame eye blasts that can blow open the tents, and only they can do that. Melina is kindling for my fire. Damn. Although, honestly, if there's any character to simp for, it'd be Zorias, or Rhea. So, Snake Woman. Snake. The only thing that makes me upset is the fact they're not little slender swords. Could you imagine casting, like, glint blade phalanx on, like, the greatsword, and you get, like, 4 greatsword-sized projectiles? That'd be some of the sickest stuff. Oh, is it because I might be because I have a password on. Yeah, that might be a big factor in that. Does this make you uncomfortable? Imagine this man approaching you in a dark alley. He passes you like a cookie or something, then runs away. So where are we going? Well, that's evidence number 1 that we need a crossbow.
Hey!
No, it makes me very comfortable. That's when you're out of FP, but don't realize it. That was the wrong spell. Hit that twice. Man, I should really have to up my FP game. Yeah, honestly, Moonveil kind of took the role of Rivers of Blood in being that, like, weapon art to win type thing. Ooh, rip the host. Suplexed into oblivion. I don't know. It's hard to say if this is like any better or worse. Maybe if I try some like other Godfrey Icon might be good. If you look at the outline of the fire to the door of the 3 fingers, it kind of looks like a person praying. I'll have to give that an actual look, because there's a lot of different silhouettes in this game that aren't 100% visible. Like, there's a silhouette for Miquella's Halletree when you fight Millennia. There's like a woman in the tree. I'll have to go look at that once we do this fight, because I haven't seen that before. I just thought it was like some weird obscure flesh thing. Ooh. Let's do that again. Oh, you're right. I don't have anything like that. I'll just hit that. Oh, it's the great hook. I actually forget what that was. Oh, rip host. That feels bad. I forgot to use my buff anyways. Great hood. Great. Do I even have that on this character? I know I picked it up somewhere on my other character, but no, definitely don't have it on this character. Oh. Just gonna, I don't know, cheat. Reward for solving the puzzle of the sorcerer painting. Oh. Oh, okay. That one. So that one, there's a painting in Castle Sol. Which is less than fun to get to. Here, follow me along. I know exactly which one it is and where it is. I just didn't remember until now that I looked at the wiki page. We'll probably need weapons for this, not spells. Don't mind me, boys, just passing through. Probably been smarter to go up top, now that I'm gonna have everything chasing me. Well, what's the worst that could happen? I'm pretty sure Foxtrot was going to go up this way, but I knew it was a dead end, but even still. Hey bud, just gonna give you this. So, now the not fun part of this. Hey, you missed. Nope. Excellent. You got lucky. Going down. And here it is. Sorcerer painting. Then, just to make sure that I'm remembering this right, so it's on the bridge. Okay. There's a closer grace, but I haven't grabbed that one. sands. Ooh. Leaf. Well, that would have been like an inch from like my horse getting annihilated. Have I told you I hate that particular area? Here it be. Now we're gaming. That's... You know, I don't need anything else. It's all intimidation factor. Perhaps we need to make a slight alteration.
Is it time?
We just need to, Perfect.
Be not alive with the
I'm blue, but a debo to die. I know that's misremembered, but I believe it goes, I'm blue, if I were green, I would die. But that's not important here. What's really important is, I don't know. Did they patch the skip to go to get to the howd tree? I think what you mean is wrong warping. I think that still exists. I know they got rid of some form of wrong warping, but I don't know for sure. Where is that? Where, honey? Where are my pants? There are the pants. See, my issue here is I'm not... That'll do. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't make that work. Wrong sign. Go everywhere. Well, I bet the one where you jump around and seal in the village, around the seal in the village. Is that... There's two of those. Do you mean Celia, or do you mean the town in this place? Ordina. Also, what armor did you mean, Cameron? Man, that is just... I'm more concerned with the physics of the hood than anything else, and it just kind of floats there. Ordina. I hate that place. Too many... My drip is complete. Nomadic drip. Oh yeah, the nomadic merchant set. Honestly, I'm partial to the, depraved perfumer stuff. It gets like a really good profile. Oh, we're here again.
Hey! Hey!
Oh, heck yeah.
Hey!
Look at this guy. We're Between the two of us, we're more ready than the host is. Look at that. I might need to just... because spells cost so much FP. No hit and run, go. I don't know about that, boss, but I'll give it a shot. It was one of these. That damage is great, if it, although the FP cost is kind of making me want to die. That's why we have pots. Going after this. That is pretty satisfying, ain't gonna lie. Oh, that's not on me. Oh. My boy. My beautiful baby boy. Yeah, I know the staff uses more FP, but when we're talking about damage... See, there was my no-hit, but still. I need that damage. That was the wrong flask. That was a waste of FP. At least I'm far away. Well. Don't touch me. Ugh. Okay, just give me an opportunity to just, heal, and I'm good to go. You need to favor attrition over firepower. Well, see, that's what the Glintstone Scarab is for. And the crossbow, in all honesty. When I run out of a flask, I can just swap to the crossbow, get extra procs going. Well, I don't know, man. Drip can be pretty drippy with that scarab. Plus, well, honestly, that isn't too bad of a trade-off. Cheaper spells, but with 30%. No, actually, that's like a combined buff that I'm losing out on. Because you can see that sorcery scaling is like a 30-point difference. But there's also that bonus you get from casting from the Losat staff itself.
Hey!
I'll probably need to move closer to actually make use of that. Yeah, well. Plus, I don't usually use mage stuff. This is kind of a first for me. Well, not a first, but more so like a... Oh, I'm aware of the frostbite stuff. I'm just actively not using that. Man, lack of regen spells is kind of like... That's rot. Second roll. Nope. Nope. Heal. Early. See, I would use like a full caster build to use every. I'ma hope that this is working. Okay, I get audio on that end, so yep, I realized I saw the mic thing and I died for it. That's an F in the chat. I could have made it longer. Damn. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't realize. I guess I must have unplugged my mic at some point. Game is loading up. Alright. Oh. Alright, so who are we fighting again? We're gonna fight Fire. Okay, no, if we're fighting Fire Giant, I don't want to be a mage. I hate fighting him as a mage. Magic damage does not do the work I like. So we're just gonna. Yeah. Maidenless Tarnish.
Is it time?
Why don't you get some Maidens Tarnished? Just kidding. What's up, man?
Now.
I still have like a ton of tiers I can get. 35. There it is. The drip. Become maidenful. And hopefully you guys can use this to copy my build if you want to try it out. Which I encourage, but that's only because I like my build and I think it's a lot of fun. I'm getting bugged by a bughead hater. Right, I needed Blessing of the Erd Tree. Then I have 2 gravy slots, which I will fill with bleed. We'll get some lightning. I'm feeling like lightning. Oh, wait. Missing one final step. I need to fix my weapons. Mostly just the swords. No, not protection of the urge tree. Blessing. It gives a ton of regen. Well, I usually... If I'm fighting a boss, I usually have a slot for swapping to whatever that boss mostly deals. So, this would be my slot. I just swap it to like Holy for Elden Beast, or just whatever. Then... this guy... Alright. We'll head up, put our sign back in circulation until, Nile and probably Fire Giant. Would you want us to be, by the boss doors, or just where I can be wherever? Oh, you know, I'm missing a fire breath. Well, I say fire breath, I mean a dragon breath. Just need to remember how to get there. Get to it. Go. Travel. Oh, yeah, we need those. Boss door to be easy. Well, I can show y'all some cool stuff with Castle Soul in the meantime. Because there are two dudes here that drop the unaltered piece of armor for the... Because if you... well, if y'all are familiar, the Banished Knight set has this chestplate, but there's a cooler version with a cape, which is this guy. It only drops from, like, two dudes here, and I think some other spots. But that is... I so desperately want to take off the cape. Become cape. Put those foolish ambitions to rest. I imagine that in Senator Armstrong's voice because of just saying Jack at the end of it. But that guy drops it. There's also another spot that has one of those guys. Cameron Jones was hidden by Mightbane. We'll make Landel great again. Oh god. Wait, why did... Okay. So, Archer's in the way. If there's a reason to wear the, pumpkin helmet, just that headshot protection is more than enough. See this guy? This asshole? We're gonna be sneaky. And by sneaky, I mean he's gonna see me when I get like 2 feet in front. Yep, there, see. Omerumo Shinderu, and then eats my health bar Just look at this madman. Just look at him. Just... Bad idea. This is a bad idea. Need to run. I don't know if I put my sign down up there, Gray, so that's my entire goal to begin with. Show me a good time, Jack! No, he didn't drop anything. But that guy drops it, but this other guy next to Castle Soul is a better choice. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. It says it was hidden. On my end. Actually, let me test something. I don't know if these guys that spawn... No, they have the altered set, so... My health bar. My health. See, that frost damage is just killer. Oh, that's different. See? Frostbite, like I was saying. Yeah, I know. Well, considering I just showed the only other thing here, I guess I'll head down and just deal with that thing over there. And get a spare. I need to get some of the old Dex weapons. Did I not grab this guy? Oh. Free. I don't need those. I genuinely don't need those. Oh, do I even have... Okay, I have a... don't have a pass it on. We'll just do that in the meantime until, well, I don't really know what to do with Cameron suddenly disappearing from the chat. So I unhit him. No, no. I'm confused.
Hey!
Those turtle churches, they're not... They're to do with, the demigods, or... There's an entire item description. I need to... that's honestly something I completely forget because of how small it is compared to a lot of the other stuff. But it's something to do with, dead demigods. Just being a place for them to... I'm not used to saying it right. I'll have to look at the item description. That poor Phantom's getting the tar kicked out of him. There we go. Now that was what we call a no-hit. Now if only I can get so lucky with Elden Beast. Oh yeah, definitely my favorite fight in the game, Radagon. So if you travel directly, like, in the cardinal direction that you cast it, but just run away from him. Just run away from him and you'll eventually get. Spam is my jam. Hello, Musaka. I'm not Mightbane, but I'm streaming instead, but he will be around. I hate Elden Stars. I really hate Elden. I hate that spell. I should have had this on my hotbar. Ooh. Sadness. Wait, do we have like an auto spam filter? Because that might have been what got him, but I'm not 100% sure. Because I had to unhide him from my end, because I didn't think he was doing anything. Because I don't know what the I didn't even know that there was like a spam bot feature. What am I doing? I should be putting my sign back down. Where Carl bot. Damn this chat racist. It's time to get racist.
Hey!
Playing this fight the way I am, it's all stamina management. That's all it really is. That's what it boils down to. So now that there's only two of us, I can make use of a different strategy because of the lesser enemy health. Also, hey all, if you're just tuning in. We were just here to kill bosses at this time, but I'll probably have to go and get more materials for some of this stuff. Mostly ammo. Staggered! Taking a bite out of crime now. Mission complete. It's a Faith and Dex build. I mean, haven't played Assassin's Creed in a long time. Ezio was, like Assassin's Creed 3, right? Or... yeah, that was the one that took place in Venice, I think. AC2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, he was the OG dude then. Or... well, I didn't play much Assassin's Creed. I played the one on... here, let me just Google it, because I need to make sure that this is the... no, yeah, I did play that one. Because I played the one where... I played Liberation, which was on, that PlayStation handheld, the Vita. Yeah, Cameron, I have heard the synthwave versions. The OG dude was Altair back during the Crusades, yeah. I'm more partial towards, like, the, Moog's boss theme. The other ones are pretty solid, though. Ender, what are you wanting to do? How much longer are you streaming? I can offer, like, another hour before I need to, like, actively get off. So, I mean, I'm up for whatever we really can do. We can definitely still help Cameron. Lazarus.
Hey!
You know, actually, I should probably try on character names. Luna, and he's using the Carrion Royal Scepter. I wonder what his build is around. But, Cameron, what's your status on, whatchamacallit? Getting to the boss. I mean, we do say, like, Moog is definitely a pedophile. However, it was more about gaining audience to with his outer god, because he kind of occupies Michaela's body as blood. Lore does say he's, like, he wants, like, to be consort. I went the wrong way, but he can still go in, I hope. I don't really feel like it. Just remember, if you don't consent, the boss cannot legally hit you. Notice I like the spell. I'll be over to you, Cameron, in a bit. Or just got to the left. My bad. Cypherpod is cool. I just wish it was a bit more powerful. Die. Bruh. You know, Might's just running into issues because he's got a family going on. But yeah, Jack's right. It's the he's trying to use Miquella's Empyrean status to be able to like create his own dynasty. Which he goes about doing that by corrupting Miquella's transformation process by using corrupted blood. Plus, the only reason, well, to go along with what might be instead of getting a capture card, part of this is I kind of just had the setup laying around, so I'm able to assist in that way. Oh, yeah, probably set that back up. Welcome, welcome. You broke the... Damn. First world rule is broken. See, my issue with lore is I can't... If I go about explaining it, it'll just be... an intelligible mess until we get to, like, an actual point of ground. Broke the rules! You broke the rules! Straight to jail. I dealt so much damage and decided to swap it to 2 different attacks. Far away. Oh, buddy. Oh. I mean, I'll definitely still hop in to the fight club. More sparring matches is always good. More practice. Like, I just... That guy with Rivers of Blooding straight into that was just pinnacle. Oh, there he goes. Every death is a learning experience, no matter how janky a death. Ooh. Now, I eat the fruit. Right, he is just leaving. Did he just go straight into the second thing? I don't remember him using the first one. There's him, cannot be admonished. I didn't go over it. You time bite perfectly, you can kind of just jump over that attack. When you know what you're doing with Elden Beast, he's very, very easy. I mostly do this fight for the sake of Radagon, because it's kind of satisfying just knocking him down. But did Cameron get to the Elden Beast? Elden Bee? Cameron. At Frozen Lake trying to get... Okay, on the way. Wait. Yeah. Baby. Good stuff. Yeah, MBN. My sign is down by the grace, as you can see. Yeah, same here. I'm able to assist with bosses, so me and Mike can come in and kick ass, take names. Man, you can't really see it. Oh, no, you can. There they are. Yep, Freezing Lake. No, it's a fake branch. We were talking earlier, still under the idea that... Actually, I think I completely forget. Mikola, Gloam-Eyed Queen, those are some general ideas, which, honestly, I think most of what we can get with DLCs is going to be like a proper PvP arena, because that's what we got from Dark Souls 3, and there's no doubt. In Sekiro, there was actually a boss rush mode. I'm getting griefs but birds. Yeah, Foxtrot's got it. I'd also hazard a guess that we'd get a boss rush mode, but that's only because Sekiro had a boss rush DLC, which was pretty solid. My password is on, right? Yeah. I don't know about being just a straight enemy reskin. I'm pretty sure FromSoft would just make him a proper boss in himself, which honestly, if he's anything like I'm under the impression between cut content and just the general lore between Miquella and Saint Trina, they're two people that's the same. When you try to touch grave, but it only registers a bloodstain. Pain. Yeah, pain. That's a fair assessment. Although I don't know where. Well, once again, with Miquella being two people, do you imagine how screwed up it would be if Miquella was a twin that was also Saint Trina? That's really disjointed now that I say it like that. Well, the point is, cut content wording directly says and links Saint Trina to Miquella being the same person, which I take as a Radagon Marika situation where two people became one. Or if we want to be extra, we can say that Miquella is like a conjoined twin that's the same person with the same body. But that's completely unfounded. But it would make sense considering he does not have... He was basically in line to become a god, but he did not have a consort. So if he himself was his own consort, it would make sense. Like, when you mean by culturally, you mean like the link between Saint Trina, or like him being next in line to be like an actual god? That was directed towards Jack, by the way, just to clarify. I hate birds, I hate birds, I hate birds. The link to Saint Trina. I mean, for characters that have a dual personality, there's usually a more refined link than the cultural thing. There's two separate lily items that share the same texture and are found in similar places, being the Saint Trina's lily and then the Miquella's lily. Which is this... basically, it's similar to the theories with the different butterflies being linked to different people. But still, that's kind of loose of a argument. Still, it's all up in the air for speculation, but it's still cool to think about. Oh, are we getting summoned in, Cameron? Oh, you're over by... What am I doing? If you're fighting birds, the only place that has birds in this place is... Wait, what? Where are you, Cameron? There's only one bird in that place. I feel like I need to get this. Move those barnacles. true, the Greek interpretation does have that aspect, but it's more so I'm thinking of what we have already, of multiple gods. Actually, I don't want that one. Oh, well, I think I'll get one of them. Just get this guy. It's just more so we already have a god who is two gods, technically speaking, that became one. So it'd be an interesting reversal to have one god who is technically two in, like, a conjoined twin, but occupying the same body and space. Plus, there's still the issue of Radagon himself. There's a bit... like, he's explained to be, like, very, very deep into the Golden Order since the very beginning. Well, you look at Morga, you got, like, a triple identity there. Got the second grace. Okay. Oh, boss door. Right, boss door. Just make sure you get the shortcut, Cameron. %. Though, Jack, with all the way this game is, there's a ton of interpretations. I just favored the one that I've personally come to in this mess of a lore. I just hope we don't get a Dark Souls 3 and get, like, weird, obscure lore from the DLCs. Like, they still filled the gap in information with various items, but it wasn't exactly what we were looking for. The elevator that goes down, like the one that's on stream right now, like this guy, it's right next to the boss door. Which reminds me, the walking mausoleums, the thing that I got the extra boss soul from, it's something to do with having, like, dead guardians. Like the headless guys. They're intrinsically linked to the dead in some way. Like to protect a dead demigod. Hence why we can, get duplicate boss runes. Or boss remembrances. I think it's kind of funny, actually, how we get the rune from the boss that gives us the buff, and then the remembrance from the boss that gives us the runes. What else? What other weird lore things are there in this game? Well, actually, that is linked to the, whatchamacallit. There is a I have to actually look for it, because I don't have the actual shield with me. But it's, the guys that guard the mausoleum have shields with that symbol on it. It represents, the Black Sun. I'll pull up the item description on here. The Eclipse Crest Heater Shield. And then the Eclipse Crest Great Shield. Those two. The eclipsed sun, drained of color, is the protective star of soulless demigods. It aids the Mausoleum Knights by keeping destined death at bay. And then the heater shield says the sun in eclipse is said to be the symbol of the wandering mausoleum, where the soulless demigods slumber. The lore of the Elden bug. Tell us about that. So, one of the incantation scarabs said screw it and started eating people, and then, well, now we're here. Yeah, the Eclipse Shodel itself is another one, which I'm pretty sure You know, I just realized it'd probably be in my item box. I'll just cheat and use the wiki again. I got a message from a dude. I wonder what this is about. I'm going to bed soon, so I'll message him on Xbox to make it a little more convenient for you guys. So is your summon sign outside the castle or by the boss door? Mine is by the boss door. It's right here. Which, MBN. Eclipse Shodel. Which description says, storied sword and treasure of Castle Soul that depicts an eclipsed sun, drained of color. One of the legendary armaments. In Soul, the sight of an eclipse inspires a dreadful awe, preventing an onlooker from averting its gaze. That doesn't really describe too much. I remember hearing somewhere that the scarabs with the eyes are the... Well, I just know that these scarabs collect stuff and then fly away. When they, you know... It even says, as a scarab approaches death, it abandons its royal treasure and stretches its wings. Which is only from the incantation scarab, ironically enough. It does bear resemblance to the dark sign. It really does. Which we can't really discount. Considering it's to do with staving off a permanent death. So, deep lore, this is just Dark Souls 4, I guess. And I don't know about that thing being Gideon's spies. There is a, coat. For the time being. Yeah. I'll just do one sign, and if Cammy doesn't show up. Hey man, we've just been sitting here for a minute. Nothing personnel. Oh jeez. It fell. Well, for a time after Godwin's death, they tried everything to try and bring him back. They tried to put him in the Erd Tree. They tried to use like all sorts of stuff. Miquella, even... I don't have the sword because it's in my item box. I'm pretty sure it's like, oh gosh, okay. It's like the Golden Epitaph or something. Screw it, I'll just... I need the lore, damn it! Yeah, here it is. Golden Epitaph. Infused with the humble prayer of a young boy. Oh brother, Lord brother, please die a true death. Which, it doesn't say it, but it's 100% made by Miquella with how it uses unalloyed gold. I'll send a message on the computer now. Come on. Which, the major issue with Ronnie's plot to destroy the demigod, or destroy the Two Fingers and Greater Order, is she created true deathless zombies in Godwin's curse. Because this isn't like normal death where it's skeleton people. This is like horrific growth death.
Hey! Hey!
Bloodborne or Elden Ring? Well, I'm inclined to say Elden Ring because Bloodborne isn't on PC or Xbox. But it is a good game, though. It probably does things way better than... I think it's a little bit better than Dark Souls 3, at least in terms of the gameplay sense, because there's a lot of stuff in Bloodborne. That's more true to like the normal Souls formula that Dark Souls 3 does. I say that in comparison to Dark Souls 1, anyways. Well, she intended to kill him in his spirit, but what happened to the body after was definitely not an intended result. However, the use of that to make yourself into a functionally immortal doll person is very intelligent. Godwin, the one and only. Take your dragon waifu and get out of here. You don't need your dragons. I just want their lightning spells. Give me lightning spear. I want my lightning spear. Give me my red lightning spear immediately. Yeah, all lowercase. I'll hop in to help Fire Giant if I can. I'll just need to kill this guy quick. Godwin the Golden? You're like Godwin the Golden. God. That was intentionally horrible. Don't worry. The cheese, on it.
Hey!
Godwin's dead. That shouldn't be funny, but it's true. Okay. Fire Giant time. Alright, you have a window here. It's gonna be near the Grace. You have until I get like brutally murdered by this pile of giants. Time for dog. Yep, same password. Ronnie, put my cousin in a closed casket, Karia. I prefer Vanala, kept the goddamn dog, Karia. Hello? I mean, to be fair, Radagon didn't want the dog at that point. Beetle gang, beetle gang, beetle gang, beetle gang.
Hey! Hey!
This is a crossover episode? I guess I have to use these now. Use the superior chest plate. Use the altered Alberic's robes. Seeing double? That's a big hood. Okay, guys. We're gonna speed run. See, this boss is pretty big. It's your mom. You haven't visited her in a while. Probably should do that. But we're gonna visit her right now, so. Four beetles. Oh. Oh, shit. There, now maybe we'll. That was probably the worst use of uplifting aromatics I've ever had. You know, try that. I can probably just give him like the absolute worst poison of his life. That's gonna be hit. Hey! Thank you, RNG. I was getting in the worst possible spot. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. I just want to say how I didn't get hit there. That was... Frankly, I'm not even mad. Yeah, we're good, Cameron. I just gotta put my sign back down. Here, Foxtrot, I'll give you the Ash of War Scarab head. You still haven't gotten it on this run through yet, so it wouldn't be too big of a loss. We'll just do that. Swords are useless at this point, so don't need the weight. Become Beetle, brother. Become Beetle. Let chaos. Maybe. Only maybe. Okay, I'm gonna have to draw a hard limit at half an hour from now. As I promise to only use it for evil. He's got honesty. You can't beat honesty. You gotta give it to him, man. Man, we really bugging on the enemy. Absolutely bugging. Okay, well, I'm gonna skip the middleman of dealing rot damage and just hit him hard. Ew. Snow. Oh, this is the worst position. Worth. Less worth. Would you mind just blowing up? Thank you. A bit further away from me, it would be cool, but that's okay. There we go. Just casting fire on the ground, so that's less than ideal, but... Broke your ankles! I guess he doesn't have a leg up in this fight. Me when I step on a Lego. Just sack. That was cringe and I love it. That's the purpose of the pun. Man, that's gotta be like the worst eye to like, oh dude. Why is that there? Why does that exist? Like, why was that there? It could be... These things hurt. I wouldn't recommend getting hit by any of these. Suplex! No, not suplex. Just body slam. I wish I could roll as good as him. Got it? Yes. Yes. Where's he going? Stop rolling. game. Buck gang. Absolute bugged. Nice. Yeah, I don't think that lightning thing really helped when I swapped out. Friendlings. Friendling. We kill, like, a building-sized person and you call me a friendling. What are you... Nah. No problem, boss. Alright. Sorry. Thank you, God. Going a little too far in the other direction there. Alright, well, let's see what our next things lie, because we got another half hour yet. Could probably get this. Still, I am upset that we don't have a better lightning spear. Like, we got all these colors of lightning, but... Look, we get, like, 6 different types of comet. And then, like, one lightning spear. We don't count these, because they're not lightning spears. They're just lightning AoE. And I'll fight people on that front. We need colored lightning spears. I want pink lightning, god damn it. Well, what I mean by that is the, like the proper thrown lightning spear. Like, this is what we need more colors of. Like, we do have the, Bolt of Gransax, but that's the dex scaling. It is the workhorse. I use the Alberic's robes, which is like this thing. You get it from killing the guy in the round table hold, like the invader, not Ensha, like the one you actually have to jump down into like the main room for, where you get the Cypherpada, and you alter that to get this thing. Maybe I should turn off my password, that's why we're not getting summoned. Become the Elden bug. Pottery. You know, there is something we can grab in the meantime if we're... I would grab that in the meantime, but we have to make our way over there. But yeah, it should be some good stuff. Which, let me know when you reach there. Alright, so we gotta go. We'll just search while we're making our way over there. Because we're going to the Communion Church, but not for the reason you think. Because there's some mushrooms that spawn right next to it that, you know, they're kind of annoying to get. We're here.
Hey!
As long as you can dodge those rolls, Foxtrot, we're good to go. Oh, what God's gonna do is boss fight music on my favorite. Do the thing. I know you wanna.
That will be all.
Or Hogan.
Didst me good service, Siraj.
Like, you can't get more, like, JoJo's than this. Like, you really can't. Yes, you are. Not in enough range. You need to be aware of it. What? Well, I'll just punish. Too early. You're not allowed to grab me. Let you hop in on them. Well, I'm doing random summons, so I can't really. What you gonna do when horror mania runs wild on you, brother? Well, as far as things I haven't killed on this, like, for myself, I haven't killed Elden Beast, which honestly is just for the sake of so I can test stuff in the future. Which, other than that, I don't think I've left much alive in this cycle. Oh, I haven't killed Rykard either. Whoop. It was loaded. I need more bleed. I'll have to grab some of that real fast. Well, Cameron has to go through, actually go through the area for, Malakath, so it'll take him a little bit to get there. See, I'm just thinking about it. We call it Fashion Souls. Fashion Runes doesn't really have the same ring to it. Do you mind? I said do you mind, boss. There's 3 of them. Fashion ring? That sounds better. Triple kill! That was the most obvious dumb luck ever, but I'm happy that turned out the way it did. Oh, jeez. Crunchy. And that was all that was for. Those 4 toxic mushrooms. Shame the Arteria leaf doesn't respawn though. But now I can make more rot pots. But Mightbane, you might want to put that as a short if you want a funny one. That was like the solid triple kill. Alright. That's probably never going to happen again. Like, just the fact that they were all in that one spot. Like, they were all on top of each other. Which itself doesn't make much sense. Elden Bling? Yeah. Yeah. Zany? Hello? Bloodhounds. Guess we're... That's gonna override my bow. Oh, he had a summon! Oh. Damn. See, I like the rot pots for one simple reason. You can do this to, like, every single boss. Well, I missed one, but... You can instantly rot him with just 2 rot pots. Back to fun strategy. And then miss all my shots. Ooh. I think Gonfi kind of ties Radagon and just how satisfying the dodges are. See, I have to like do the double dodge for that combo, otherwise I can't actually dodge that properly. See ya, Cameron. See, I can do it like that, but I can't just like free dodge it, if that is a word. This is like dire. Okay, well, host is gonna have to survive for a bit. So I gotta just do that. And then just pass him some of that rot goodness. He's got it. Ooh, look. Well, that's called a glance at chat. L. I'm holding it. I'm holding the L. Body slam. You're lost. I gotta send it to Grace to pick up more of those. I gotta preserve my rot pots. Was there anything we wanted to do before the end of the stream? Anything in particular? Me and Mightbane, if you want to, like... You are lost, brother. Because we could go kill my Elden beast, just for the sake of having both of us kill something. Hello, Hazel. Gotcha. I'll hop over there. You know what? Actually, nah, that probably is a bad idea. I will, however... Probably don't need to, just double up on defense. Do you have Elden stars? I think I have, like... I think I need, like, one more point of faith to actually use it. Okay, no, I need 5 faith to use it. But I could still use it, theoretically speaking. Yeah. I diddly do. How many times have you finished the game? So, my one character is like new game plus 6 or so, which was my first character. The other character, I did something similar with this character and just saved up a bunch of runes from just killing bosses. So that's only like twice, because that's new game plus like 3. And then this character, which is new game plus, so I want to say like 8 times. Alright, waiting on your sign. But if that question was directed towards Mightbane, I'm not sure how many times he's beaten it. hopefully someone will show up and like try to kill me, which would be pretty interesting. I don't understand why this place is an invasion spot though. If there's anything that I can really say about my experience with Dark Souls games, it's I played through 3 a whole ton. Like a ridiculous amount. I lost count at how many new game pluses and characters I made. I do have it. I have it equipped. I need to use yeah, and if anyone else wants to join, pound it as MBM. MBN. Yes, MBN, not MBM. This thing. This password. Are you only Elden starring him? Oh no, we're gonna Elden star him. We're going to Elden star. Well, that's not too bad actually. I'll just have to slightly alter my setup to make this more interesting. Radagon is gonna be bear witness, I guess. The power of Jesus. I'll pick that lad up. There it is. Become Elden. Also, Foxtrot, what level are you? Oh, cat on my bed. Lucy, there's no space for you on there. Lucy, there's no space. Are you... Hold on, I have to make space for my cat. $2.59. Makes sense. Because I can see that you're debuffed on my end, so... Lucy, you're not getting more space. I can't really clear much else out right now. I've talked to my cat like it actually understands me. Oh no, now there's 2 of them. Well, I'm more so meaning that, like, because you're a higher level, your stats get affected by it. That's why I asked. Oh, it's right on top of me. I'm just gonna... Gotcha.
Hey!
Did we get invaded? Oh, we did. Hello, friend. Oh. poor dude.
Hey!
He did not deserve that. Okay, let's get this dead. Foxtrot just grabs him and removes him from the equation. Nobody expects the hug. Ouch. Jesus. Is that on me? Wow! I died! That was just me going absolutely Pepega brain. That's... You know, the one time I died to that lad is the time I have, like, a legend. That is... I was so taken aback from the hug. I wasn't ready for it. I mean it more like a hero unit. Like from, like, Halo Wars or something like that. Like, a special person. I embrace the lag. I am one with the lag. Oof. Alright, let me just in case. I'd rather not get invaded and lose 160 million runes. Okay. You know, maybe we are going to be doing some funny stuff with Elden Beast, so I'll just hug him. Well, still, there's the risk. I can mitigate that risk with a sacrificial twig. It's the Legend 27. Okay. Alright, now we hit it. And now I play a tiny bit smarter. Once I fix that, of course. There goes my health buff. I'm too close. I just need that distance. I'm gonna use Elden Stars for the sake of using Elden Stars at this stage, just cause, oh right, I forget, I can skip! I'm not usually the host for these fights. So I will just, yeah, that'll do. That's gonna be a bad hit. black flame being lit, though. On him. There it is. I always imagine with pest threads that I'm just tickling. Controller died. No. I always imagine pest threads that I'm tickling them. Like, just the motion. Like, just like... that stuff. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, Foxtrot. You're gonna get hit by that a couple times. Or I'm gonna hit by that. Take all that damage! At least I have a good view of the sky. Yep, there he is. Just... Ooh. That's me. I was too close. I was not close enough to have been able to do that. And there it is. I have way too many FP flasks. Now hold on a minute. You think this is the end of the game? Oh wait, actually it is. Well, so we're landed off on the, I already forget, the Age of Order ending, I believe. Pretty. Oh, certainly not. When you're basically an effigy. Well, just rock. I wonder if us doing what we did killed Radagon inside of her, or if Radagon is still in there.
The fallen leaves tell a story of how a tarnished became.
Hey, as long as people are watching and enjoying what I'm doing, I'll do it as long as I need to. And can, anyways.
The fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall the age
Screenshot.
of order.
And there we have it, folks. I'm gonna end the stream here. It was a pleasure seeing y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Good night.